Oh, thank you.
Now, I thought we were moving on to the EMC's battle encampment.
Yeah, no, he decided to stop at the Capitol building first, so we're stopping at the Capitol building, which is where we have our officers' meeting hall, the presidential office, and where we would conduct business with other guilds for whatever mercantile relationships we would be discussing at that time.
Such as the sale of fish.
Exactly. We could probably get working on that as soon as I find out how to work those fishing rods.
Fish.
For our next stop, we're going to the bone encampment.
Our army encampment.
This is not as large as the one that was built on my property in release
Release 16.
15.
Was it
We
15?
did not have time to gather up the 30,000 cotton balls that were required to make the large encampment this time.
It was only
So we had to
7,000.
make a small. We had to make a smaller version this time.
User in your channel timed out.
So here we have the Yellow King, which is the army leader. We encourage guild members to join the militia in the event that we find ourselves in a hostile conflict. But mostly we are a neutral guild.
User entered your channel.
However, transporting a guild this size is never an easy endeavor. So far, Mariston seems to provide for our needs sufficiently. Plenty of game to hunt and ample space for our troops to train. Sadly, though, we're a bit short on ale.
That's what all those parties the BMC throws.
Well, the still is not currently ACK or NPCs or for player characters. It will be released in shortly.
As you can see, the soldiers are curiously incognito.
Since we're in the fishing room today, I'm going to share with you guys my favourite fishing song in the text chat.
Probably making their nightly run to Owl's Head to slate their thirst. He's calling the BMC a rowdy bunch.
Well, the BMC is a guild of crafters, and you know how rowdy they can be.
It's all Yellow King's fault why we're low on ale.
And we also have to have a shout out for River. She's our main decorator. And she does an awesome job. All right, next we'll be heading over to one event that probably most PvPers and other people are familiar with. Will be the BMC Gridiron and Reception area.
I love this new arena.
Yes, the new arena is very conducive to filming.
I have not actually witnessed a duel in the new arena yet. Did you want to go ahead and tell us about your experiences, Nemo?
I don't actually enter this one because it's usually right when I'm going to sleep. Just sponsor a fighter.
Oh, okay.
And we have an active fight going on as we all gather
User
around
left
here.
your channel.
That's Woodrow and Hook.
So Jackdaw Foxlawden is our ringmaster and BMC the Iron Grid event coordinator, and he's just being introduced to the crowd. He states that normally he would be standing here shouting, "Who's ready to see a fight?" Ever since he's taken the position of ringleader, he's had the pleasure of meeting many people within the guild and outside of the guild. He's telling that the event is every Sunday night. We have registration from 5 to 5:30. First blood is at 5:30. Hopefully you're enjoying our little demonstration down in the grid, in the cage there. He says, "I'm nearly finished here, but first I challenge all of you. Find somebody you haven't met yet and introduce yourself." Many of the fine events here are brought to you every day, ours included, are not possible without the collaborations of every member of this fantastic community. And one of the finest places for avatars to find others and call home. And BMC is proud to be part of that. And he pointed out the fact that on a fight night now, when because the skeletons of the dead remain behind, it can get to be a lot of skeletons in that arena.
Yes, there can.
User
And now we have one last stop on our tour for today. So now we are entering into a basement. If you find you're having problems with nothing in there, just zone to yourself or to somebody else in the party and everything will appear.
I see the BMC has brought out the poll dancers. We have the BMC Underground Nightclub.
Yes, and this is our grand opening of BMC and Bunny's Bar. A great place to unwind after a hard day of fighting in the pits. It's an interesting place.
Yes, it is.
It was also noted that we have a bouncer installed in the back area by the entrance, where there are 2 cells where we lock up the unruly. And now for a toast. Again, sorry if you couldn't see us. You'll need to rezone if you need to. To Winfield for gracious hospitality, both as host and the leader of Pax Lair, and its many efforts.
Indeed, thank you very much. Perfect. I really like this place.
BMC always does a really fine job when it comes to crafting and decorating.
I love River's decorating ability.
And we thank all who joined us on this adventure as well.
All right.
Now, Winfield, where's the next stop in the tour?
I believe we should be nearing the end, yes?